April 24th, A bundle. These are A's, they're marked as A's. Bundle's not open yet, we're going to cut the bands. Okay, there's first layer. Shingle can't be used, we'll put the non-usables in that pile. Second layer, we could possibly get a thin shingle out of the center of that. We'll put that in that pile. Knot down the bottom, that knot comes right on through. Hole. Notice that all the shingles are tapered. We'll put that in a rework pile. That pile's got rot on this side, bark all the way down that side. There, extra thin on the butt, probably not usable. This has got rot here. That side's a good looking shingle. I guess what we could do there is rip that, so with some work we can save that shingle. There's a little bit of taper there. I don't know what it is exactly, but it's somewhere in that range. Pretty severe taper on that shingle. We'll get an arrow out of it. This has got a lot of rot on the edge. We'll have to rework that one. This has got severe enough rot that's going over half the thickness. It's got taper. I don't think there's anything salvageable in that. This one's got some problems here. Hole all the way through. Okay, we're still on April the 24th, and this is the shingle that we left off with. That's the hole here, the knot here, and the rot at the end. I might be able to get a thin strip, but even there's a little defect. I would live with that, but that's just too narrow. Notice we're down at least a whole layer yet. We haven't found one good shingle. This shingle here's got a knot here, a knot here, a knot there. Fairly sound. I might take a chance on that shingle. I don't like this right here. Borderline. I'm not there. Well, it should be up here. Maybe we get two thin shingles off of here. Definitely a rework. Here we got bark coming all the way around here. You can see the half moon shape at the end. Probably not going to get anything out of that. We could rip this shingle down to get the taper out of it and get it salvageable. There's another one there. This has got rot all the way down to this point right here. A knot there, which is probably okay for height. Severe taper, have to be reworked. I don't think I'm going to get anything out of it. There's a shingle that we would use. It's marginal, but we would use it. So we found one good shingle. There's some bark severely into the edge. Pretty extra heavy on the thickness. We might be able to salvage something out of that. This is pretty knotty, but I think I would use that. Found two shingles so far. Found one good shingle, that's great. This shingle is probably going to be okay. We'll have to rip it, but we'll be able to salvage it. It's severe bark on that, knots in there, knot on the back, more bark in there. Be able to rip something out of it. Severe taper, knot down too low, rot all the way on the side there, not much usable there. Fairly good taper, knot, don't know what's going on here. Might be get a little teeny skinny one out of that one. Complete rot all the way through it, knots all the way through it, there's nothing left. This one right here, bark on both edges, very thin. Notice the difference in thicknesses that we're getting just from one bundle to the next. That's a fight. Nothing there. This has got rot over 1/3 of the way in there. I can get a strip out of that one. This one right here's got rot. I can, a hole up here. By the time I get anything out of that, it's not going to be worth anything. This one right here, not there. For a B grade, that would be great. This is A. There's another A shingle, full of knots, full of defects in there, solid enough we'd probably use it. This has got rot here. I'd have to rip it down here. All of them are tapered. There's a shingle that's usable, even though it's got pith all the way, not right close to the center. See the center grain comes all the way through. We'd probably be able to use it. This one right here has got to be severely reworked. Severe taper, needs to be reworked. If not, might be able to get a strip out of that, rework. That right there has one decent face. Backside's a little bit pithy. This one right here, not, just absolute junk. This right here, I don't even know why you put that in there, Hobart. Look at that. I mean, that's got to be, what are we supposed to do with something like this? Can't even use it for a shim. Here we go here. That one's pretty junk. Might be able to get one out of that. Got rot on this side. Pith, rot. What, are you kidding me? We're not getting too many good shingles out of here. Notice, we have some we can use right there. This is some rework here. This is all junk here. Give you an idea of what's going on. Self-explanatory. Rock her through it. I'd say there's a little bit of taper going on. Then we turn it around, and we've got wing on the other side. That shingle we could probably use. That shingle there with a little bit of work we might be able to use. There's a good shingle. There's a good shingle. Wane off the end there. How's that going to look? I don't know if I get anything out of that or not. I'll be able to rework that. There's nothing in that shingle worth worrying about. That one, I don't know. We're going to end up with a lot of narrows. That one we would use. That one's got a lot of taper, but we'd probably fight it through there by ripping that out. We can rip that out and use this one. We can rip that out, rip this out, and use that one. This one right here, it's too close. I got a good solid end on it, but it's too much going on up in there. Yeah, there's just nothing left of that shingle. What's this? The end split, turned to powder, bark, junk. Look at this. Rot, junk all the way through it. Look at this right here. We might be able to use that. We'll get a narrow piece out of it. Right there. Junk. This piece right here has got defects here. You could rip it out. Rot. Center post, we could rip some out of that. Halfway decent shingle. Bunch of rot. Maybe get a little strip out of the side here. Rot. Okay, the summary on this one bundle that we just did. If you look right here on this strap, we'll turn it over and see what grade it is, because maybe it was a B. It's an A. So it was an A on the top, there's an A on the bottom, that's an A bundle. We may have gotten a quarter of marginal shingles out of it. If you look up here at these bundles, I suspect these are going to be better. We've got enough experience now that we're going to know looking at the ends. But you can see here, you've got rot down here on this end here, and you're going to have every single shingle tapered. They're all tapered. Every one of them are wider at the butt and narrow at the top.